Hello, welcome to Word with Liz. I am your host, Liz Omolo. Today, I want to share about my 24 hours. Every morning when I wake up, I always thank God for the new day. Then I go on my knees for directions. I then read a scripture. This is an old habit. After which, I move to my to-do list. Over the years, I have found a to-do list very helpful. I am naturally a planner and I try as much as possible to make every hour count. Before I come up with my daily list, I prioritize what is work related. I then ask myself the following: what else can I do today that will put a smile on someone's face? What can I do that will encourage someone or people who are walking in varying degrees of pain and brokenness? How much time should I dedicate to charity, to social media, to my children, to myself today? My me time is very important for me, so I purposely set time to just relax by myself. At the end of each day, I take some time to do something that I love, doing on my own. I call it Beth's rebooting time. What I never do with my time is to deliberately hurt someone's feelings. I purpose to avoid belittling, body shaming, mocking, and any other negative remarks. I have talked to fellow women who are in social groups but do not participate because of fear of being made fun of or bullied. I completely understand their fear because many times I have experienced adult bullying in social groups. There are people who derive pleasure from belittling others and causing them shame. They are the adult bullies who will go to any length to subdue their target. They are cruel, hurtful, and cunning. The bullying can be subtle, but the goal is to break their target spirit. When we talk about bullying, what comes to mind is the one child bullying another. Rarely do we think of the adult bullies who spend hours thinking of how best to get under their target skin. I find the adult bully more disturbing than a child who bullies because an adult knows better. I find the adult bully more disturbing than a child who bullies because an adult knows better. Recognizing an adult bully is tricky. Their tactics can be subtle. The adult tormentor is typically cunning and hide their terror tactics behind masks. When confronted, they will say things like, "Hey, don't be oversensitive. It was just a joke." Or "Wacha makasiriko. Don't be too quick to anger." They say this so that they can get a free pass to continue their abuse. Bullies are hateful because they are unhappy with themselves. They have low self-esteem and can only deal with their personal loathing by belittling others, shaming others, negative remarks, and bringing others down. They will mock your painful situations and try by all means to get a reaction from you once they realize that they are not getting under your skin. One of the characteristics of an adult bully is negativity. They will always make negative remarks about their target. My topic today is not about bullies, but I have deviated a little. The remark can be about the target's lifestyle, weight, marital status, and career. Bullies are usually popular, and in most instances, only their targets will experience the abuse. Others will only see the carefully masked side of the bully. When called out on their behavior, adult bullies act like the victims. They try to recruit others to join them in their attempts to bully someone. Isn't this a terrible and meaningless way for any adult to spend his or her time? I'll share more about different types of adult bullying in my next post. Time doesn't wait for anyone. God has given us 24 hours in a day to build ourselves and others, and not to waste it on destructive behavior. Time will not wait even for you, even if you're sick, depressed, or out of work. What you do with every minute that you breathe on this planet should contribute towards the greater good. At the end of each day, ask yourself if you did anything that moved you closer to your goals. What did you do in those hours to increase your income, achieve your weight goals, or start a new project? Did you get a chance to inquire of the Lord concerning His divine purpose for your life, or spend time in His presence with a heart full of gratitude for His unconditional love and daily miracles? Did you take a few minutes out of your busy schedule to encourage dear ones who are hurting and broken? Many friends have lost loved ones. Others are praying daily for family members who have tested positive for one disease or another and are fighting for their lives. Do you take a few minutes to intercede on their behalf? Did you find time to call your elderly parents just to find out how they're doing? At the end of the day, what did you do aside from your work? Before you retire to bed, have you spared a few minutes for your children? A few minutes of inquiring about their day will reassure them of your love. There is so much we can achieve in one day. However, we must be careful with our choices. We should purpose not to break someone's spirit. I purposed a long time ago to always avoid letting someone go to bed with tears in their eyes or walk around filled with self-doubt on my account. If you are cruel to others because you are unhappy or because you feel the world has been cruel to you, talk to someone who will help you understand the source of your insecurities and how you can heal from them. Always purpose to make other people's day brighter. Technology has made it very easy to reach many people, even strangers who are hurting. Purpose to build, not to destroy. I say this with love. For contents of this nature, please subscribe to Word with Liz on YouTube. Thank you for joining us today.